How's everybody doing today? We got in here vibes, Bunny, Debbie, Right Edge Daz, excuse me, Carlos Diaz. That's a new name. Be lurking, even though you never knew I was. I really appreciate it, man. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have gotten this far. That's for sure. Mystery Snail Guardians, Steven, Brooklyn. How are you guys today? All right. I'm going to give it a little bit here, let some more people roll in before I start talking about the giveaway that I'm going to be doing here. Yeah, pretty badass one. A big old pimple in my chin, and I didn't realize it. It was going to drive me nuts. Yeah, that pregame got me, Steven. Is my audio messed up? It is. My mic's getting picked up off my camera and not this. I was sitting here trying to mute it the whole time, and I guess I didn't. Does that sound better now? I certainly hope it does. Thanks, Brooklyn. I was so shocked. I was not expecting to hit 200 subs at after fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. That was awesome. You guys, seriously, you guys rock. I don't even know how to put it into words. One second here. The cough is going to come through in high fidelity, you know? Yeah. Well, luckily it's over. I don't think I'm gonna cough no more. Yeah. That first one in the morning will always get you. I didn't go to work again today because, again, my customer or both customers I had called off and rescheduled for tomorrow. So I didn't have a fucking thing to do today. Second here, this sweatshirt is killing me. I'm fucking burning up. There we go. My mic is being weird. What? There we go. All right. Shane, how's it going? Hope you're doing good today. Are you somebody that I know, or are you a new viewer? I'm just kind of curious because a lot of people have been changing their names lately. I see you, Adkins. I see you. Thanks, Snoochie. I really appreciate it. And Jennifer, you have a great day. Thank you. Jennifer Weaver. Eric Wyrock, what's going on, man? Not quite sure how long I'll go today. Just gonna till whenever I feel like I've had enough. Kind of did something like this last night. For all my late night people, gonna hang out and chit chatted for 3 hours last night. So give the daytime people a chance to come hang out too. Yeah, I feel that, Shane. I own an aquarium maintenance, setup, and acquisitions business, and I am my only employee. So I don't have a whole lot of time. Always lurking, though. Always listening. Always. Dumbass forgot to put aside money for my phone, but tomorrow is payday. Well, yeah, lucky there. Thanks, Adkins. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Oh, I was so upset I missed the aquatic morning show this morning. I ended up taking my daughter to the park, and we had all sorts of fun. Today is actually her birthday. My daughter's 3 years 3 years old today. Shit, Jennifer, I already bought my ticket, so I'm not even worried about 500 for the Clash. Honestly, I could give a shit less. This would be the first show that I've gone to in over 4 years. So yeah, I ain't really trying to be working on my YouTube while I'm enjoying a fish show. Dang. Well, I hope the little one's all right. My daughter starting to get sick too. It seems to go a good runny nose and stuff. Poor little thing. But she's still as lively as ever. She hasn't thrown up or anything like that. But yeah, I feel that on the sleep too. I After I got off here with you guys, I ended up finishing out the season of Shadow and Bone. So I didn't really get to bed till like 5 or 6 this morning. And my daughter was, of course, up at 7:30 on the dot. Heck yeah. I look at it now, like between work and trying to do this now, I already have a hard enough time keeping up. So trying to go and enjoy myself and get some work done isn't going to work because I'm totally the type of person. If there's work to be done, I do my work and that's it. And I probably won't stop. So, fly mechanic. Hey, chick. Hope you're doing good today. Thanks, Christopher. I appreciate it. Second here, I gotta blow my nose. Oh, damn it, I gotta get up and go in the other room. I'm sorry, guys. I left my tissues out there. All right. Now we're back. Sorry about that. I'd be pretty embarrassed. Just some string of snot started coming down my nose on camera. Not necessarily, Ricky. Not necessarily. Either extracurricular activities that were making me cough and whatnot is what made my nose run. If I'm being honest. That's freaking cool, Atkins. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm having a good day, man. It's kind of relaxing. It's not very often I get days off like this. Give me a chance to recoup. I've been so burnt out lately. Been bad. Hmm. 16 people in here. Give it another 4 minutes here and I'll get chit chatting about the giveaway. Dennis Christensen, how are you today, man? Hope you're doing well. Dang it. Hmm. Thank you, Casual. That's pretty cool, Ricky. Drink some more coffee, I guess. I still haven't decided what to order off of Dan's. I'm really heavily leaning towards 20 of those dwarf amber tetras and those last four hummingbird tetras because they're sweet. I just hope all four come in. Well, we were at 16 people and dropped back down to 6 or 10. So, what the fuck? Thanks, Chris. Well, I don't know if you can at all in Canada, Ricky, and in the United States, you need 1,000 hours of experience, registered experience, and a permit. Well, Stephen, a lot of those bitey ouchie types. I mean, I'm not necessarily meaning venomous. A lot of you more like bitey types of reptiles. I mean, they're a lot more smarter and intuitive and um, a lot more than just that. Um, they all have personalities. And really, the reason a lot of those animals are that way is because the people keeping that animal hasn't put enough time and effort into socializing that animal to a point where it doesn't want to. That's a big thing with most reptiles. You have to work with them. You have to socialize them. You have to kind of desensitize them a bit so they're not like that.
How do you like New England Reptile, for instance, keeps giant monitor lizards, water monitors, just about any kind of monitor you can think if he breeds them. One of those, like especially like a croc monitor, one of those can take your finger clean off. But you take the time and you work with that animal every day. You respect that animal, and you build threads of trust with that animal. Eventually, that thing will be just as much of a lovey-dovey animal as a freaking dog can be. So it's really it's more the keeper than it is the animal themselves. Oh, Stephen, there's thousands of different types of reptiles. I'm sure you'll find one that'll catch your eye real good one of these days. Beardies are really awesome. I do like beardies. I need another tank before I get another order from Dan. I have room for 29 and we're 20 long. Heck yeah. Tokay geckos are pretty cool, but very buddy. I believe some are more meant to enjoy from. Yeah, definitely. And there are some animals like sometimes like those or chameleons and stuff. They're not meant to be handled. They're meant to just watch and enjoy and some. And I'm not saying that you can't because my Jackson's chameleon, he he's the friendliest thing ever. If I came up to the cage at all, he'd come up to the front, he'd latch onto the front door, and I'd open it, and then he'd start crawling down, and I'd hold my hand out, and he'd crawl right up on my hand, right up my arm, and sit on my shoulder. That was just his thing. He always did it, always. So it really just depends. Every no, you could have 1,500 of the same species of reptile, and every one of them act different. They all got personalities, all of them. It's pretty great. Leopard dragon is a spoiled baby. Thanks, Ben. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, not all chameleons are friendly. Most of them don't care to be touched. That's just the way they are. But you can work with them enough, like through like feeding and stuff like that, where you kind of coax them all the way out up onto your arm, and they'll come and chill on your fingers and your shoulders or whatever. Um, but yeah, it just takes time. You just gotta be willing to put forth the time to work with them that much. A little bit every day. Take a half hour or an hour out of your day and work with the little guy. He'll come around eventually. You got to vibe with it. I beg to differ, Ricky, because some of the nicest, coolest, chillest iguanas I've ever met were panther chameleons. The ones that I see that are more asses than any else are veiled chameleons. Those guys are little assholes. Yeah. It's all about it's all about. I mean, like Val, the first person I had up for the Who the Hell Are You a couple weeks ago. He keeps and breeds venomous animals, and he has a connection to those animals, just like somebody would have a connection to like a ball python or a bearded dragon. That's how he feels about those animals. And in all honesty, a lot of the animals that he works with are endangered in the wild. So the more that he's able to produce these animals, the more that he's able to keep these animals around, the better. Sort of like with everything going on with fish. So yes, it has the potential to kill you, but that's why you respect that animal and you follow safety protocols. And you don't deviate from that whatsoever. It's just a little bit different. I don't think they shouldn't be kept, but they definitely need to be kept properly and responsibly. You Fly, your chameleon's a weirdo. He likes to show his bits every chance he get. He's a weirdo. He's like that a parking lot flasher thing that was going around a while ago, dude running up butt ass naked flashing everybody. That's how I feel your chameleon is, Fly. All right. Looks like we got 20 people in here. So we're gonna go ahead and get talking about the giveaway shenanigans. Last night, about 1 o'clock in the morning, after Steven's stream, everybody had helped me reach 200 subscribers. I said I would be doing a giveaway when I hit 200, and another when I hit 250. But at the rate we're going, if we hit 250 a week and a half from now, we're going to do an even bigger giveaway. So, this giveaway that I plan on doing now, we're going to be giving away 2 different sets of bristle nose plecos, or long fin bristle nose plecos. We're going to be giving away 2 sets of star sapphire fry. And one set or one small, or either to their choice, either a breeding pair of polar blue tiger cichlids or a few juveniles. Now, we reach 250 by the time this stream comes around a week and a half, or this giveaway stream that I've got planned up comes up a week and a half from now. And I'll be giving you a breeding group, confirmed breeding group of purple Harlequin Rasboras. All the ones that I have right now, I bred myself. Their parents were from 4 different genetic lines, so that's good. There's not really muddling up the genes a little bit. I've got some fry in there in the tank right now with them that they've produced, so I know, like I said, it's a confirmed breeding pair. So if we had 250 by next week, I'm going to throw those in there too. So that's where we're at. I think I set the giveaway schedule, or I didn't even make the thumbnail or anything for it yet, so it should be good. But yeah, hope everybody's ready for it. And I will say right now, do not enter these giveaways if you do not have especially for those star sapphires. Do not enter that giveaway if you do not have a way to keep them properly. And if I find out you do take them and weren't able to keep them properly, I will ban you from every giveaway I ever have again. I'm telling you now. So, out of the respect for the fish, make sure you have a proper place to put them. And it's going to be even more so when I do a giveaway for these flower horn fry. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts on that. So. Steven. I don't know. With these guys only being like this right now, them baddest would fuck them up, man. I'm not going to lie. I'm not able to ship fish out of country. I cannot do it. It's way too expensive. And I can call out a channel that is getting close to 1,000. Could use some help that I'm guessing many here don't know about. Yeah, Matt, throw it out there. Of course. Sarah J. Sieber, hope you're doing well today. 16 tanks and a 1,300-gallon pond. I think I'm good on a proper tank. Hell yeah. 3.5. Shit. Yeah, everything else should be good though. Like I said, they're just potentially that breeding group of purple harlequin reservoirs if we get to 250. Other than that, there's just going to be some plecos, some long fin babies. And I do plan on sending more than 5 per bag, probably, just to be safe. So be prepared for quite a few of them instead of just 1 or 2. For the star sapphires, I'm doing 7 apiece. So one person will get 7, and another person will get another 7 of them. If you guys could get over there and hit up KGE Aquatics, plants, food, fish, and some other stuff. He's almost at 1,000. Let's see if we can push him up a little bit further there. I know I'm already subscribed to him. B Wizzle, how's it going, man? We're just coming in, rewinded about 2 or 3 minutes, and they start giving the deets about the giveaways that I'm going to be doing because we hit 200. The giveaway is going to be in a week and a half. Hey, we got Zen. How's it going, man? D Freeze, casual. I think you already said your name earlier, didn't I? Not? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. COC. How's everybody doing? Thank you. I was gonna do a reptile hour today, but I figured I'd kind of do an announcement on that today. Kind of hang out and chit chat. I've got a few other things I'm keeping secret too, so. Oh fuck. I'm not passing Steven. There's no way. Not anytime soon, man. He's got a damn good channel with a lot of great information. Like I said, I just want to get to that community tab. Once I get that community tab, I'm happy. My goals are met. Oh. So, has anybody ever kept purple Harlequin reservoirs before? Just curious. And by the way, these ones are from Aquatic Arts originally. The original breeding group that I had was from Aquatic Arts. Oh, we're not in now. I ain't drinking today, Ricky. Fuck that. too much stuff to do. I can see and hear you. Nice. Heck yeah. They're an awesome fish. I love watching how they breed. While the females turning upside down, planting their eggs. Got mine in a tank with a bunch of crypts and stuff in it. Those nice overhanging leaves. And yes, happy belated birthday, Peplin. I said something to you yesterday, but I don't think you called it. Steven's got some in his son's tank. Heck yeah. They're such a cool little fish. They're so pretty. Especially get a good, nice light on them. No, I didn't know they had purple ones. Purple is my favorite color. Any way you can show. I see I can take a video or a little short or something here later this afternoon and put one up. They've been one of my favorite rasboras for a long time now. Here's some pretty rad fish. Monster fish gal. Hope you're doing good today. Sorry if I missed anybody. I don't think I have at this point. Super excited to give away some of these flower horns, though. I'm keeping 2 of them for myself. I can't lie. I'm keeping the silk and just one of the other regular fireman's dreams, but I'm giving away the rest of them. All right, Fly. I'll see you around. Have a good day, chick. Sharpie. How you doing today, Sharpie? Yeah, I've got flower horns. I've got juveniles. A breeding pair of them. They produce some babies like every 2 or 3 months usually. I have one guy that usually buys them all off of me, but he wasn't able to this month, so I got stuck with a few of them. Um, Sorry, I got my camera off. I'm actually ordering those fish, like I was saying. I'm tired of throwing it around in my head. I'm just going to do it and get those 4 rosy or those little red hummingbird tetras and 20 of those dwarf ambers or embers. Yeah, ambers. Hmm. Oh, shit. Right. They're Fireman's Dream flower horns, Ricky. Weather is finally getting better and noticing plant growth everywhere. So exciting. Heck yeah. I'm ready for the summer. Harlequin reservoirs are good looking fish. They have 9 of them in the community tank. They are. I really like the purple ones a lot. They're freaking gorgeous. It's not just like a regular purple either. It's like a metallic kind of purple. It's really neat. I'll be on this morning for some reason. They do. They do, Sharpie. They do. Anything makes a good appetizer for a friggin' bisher. Customer text me. I mean, I don't know, Ricky. I just know they're Fireman's Dream flower horns. And they're not very common. So yeah, probably gonna be moving a bunch of shit around here in the fish room too. Instead of looking at these walls behind me here, I'm probably gonna be having you guys looking like, are the camera facing this wall where you see all these tanks? But out in my living room, I have a 3 foot by 2.5 feet tall by 2 feet wide. I don't know. I can't remember the dimensions exactly, but it's a 75-gallon tall. It's only 3 feet wide. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna set it right where this tank is, and I'm gonna take this tank out and put it in my living room. At least until I get a 180 to put on this tank and stand that all these guys are on. All right, Casual, you have a good day, man. Take it easy. Next stream, I kept when you're here, Ricky, I'll take my camera and I'll let you see all the babies. A bunch of them. I got one silk out of all of them, and I'm freaking ecstatic. Thank you very much, Candace Dale. I appreciate it very much. Definitely, I've missed seeing around. Jen, hope you're doing good. Hey, Jess, and John. Hope you guys are doing good today. Hang out, chit chatting. Do a little bit of talking about the giveaway I'm going to be doing since I hit 200. For those of you that weren't here, in a week and a half, I'm going to be giving away 2 sets of longfin albino bristlenose plecos, 2 sets of star sapphire fry, about 7 each, and if we hit 250 subscribers by that giveaway stream in a week and a half, I'll also be giving away a key confirmed breeding group of purple Harlequin Resboras. And Beckstrom, how you doing? And I do have one rule. Obviously, you're can't stay a Valley Cichlids, so you'd probably be all right. But just so everybody knows, do not enter the giveaway for the Star Sapphires if you do not have proper and adequate space for them. And if I find out that you don't, I'll ban you from giveaways from my streams for eternity. Because that's not cool. I care very deeply for my fish. And if anything was to happen to them, I'd be a little upset. You should give away a Duncan frag. Hell no, Atkins. I'm keeping all of it. All of it. I ain't giving none of that away. And honestly, I almost feel ashamed of even considering trying to frag that piece because my God. Imagine if I just let it keep going, Atkins. See how big I can get it. Sharpie. Oh yeah, for the Star Sapphires. It's it breaks my heart losing fish sometimes. But I also understand, like, through shipping and stuff can happen. I mean, shit, I get fish shipped to me constantly. So I don't know about that. I hurt my heart a little bit. I give them fish to somebody and they put them in auto 10-gallon the rest of their life and they ought to die because it's 10-gallon. Mm-hmm. Hoping to find one at Aquaticon. Nice. Yeah, there's a couple shorts on my channel, Sarah, if you haven't seen them, but that coral Duncan in the one tank is about this wide, or yeah, about this long, probably about this wide. But it's got probably 40 or 50 heads growing from all the way up and around and down the back side of it and down the sides. It's awesome. Awesome. Right on, Debbie. Debbie, and that's fine too. Yeah. Well, let's just put it this way. When I first got it, it had 5 heads on it, and it cost me about $450. So, yeah. And I've had it for about 2.5 years now. 2 years now? Somewhere around there. Doing something right with that tank. Oh yeah, Garcia. I'm going to be giving away some star sapphires, and after that, eventually some flower horn cichlids. Um, if they do, if the person who wants to enter the giveaway doesn't have a place to put these, an adequate place to put these fish, don't enter because yeah, that'd break my heart. I sent these little babies off to somebody to go live in a 20-gallon the rest of their life. Because if you know what a star sapphire is, you know how big they get. They need a pretty large tank. Moose gal, yeah, hippie John, fisherman. I hope you guys are doing good today. Yeah, right now both star sapphires and the bristle longfin bristle fry are all about yay big. So right at about an inch right now. So I'll let them know. I plan on doing several giveaways for them. So I have 9 now, and I'm only keeping 2 of them. So, and right now those guys are all about 2.5 inches, and by the time I get around to the giveaway for that, they'll be even bigger. So, yeah, should be pretty darn fun. I'm excited. I've been really wanting to do something nice for you guys here. Like I said, I got other stuff that I'm just not telling you about yet. So. I know not everybody's sub aquarium co-op, so I'm just kind of gonna go till whenever here, so everybody's aware. Wow, almost 30 people in here. Heck yeah. And I'm hoping also I get my freaking stickers in by next week, so that way I can send stickers out with all my fish too, because yeah, that'd be pretty rad. Going on 4 days here. Back with dealing with a customer, they poured the bottle or the whole bottle of water conditioner to start. Oh man. Whoops. Hey Chris, can't be as bad as the one customer I had that kept all her fish meds and her water conditioners and stuff sitting in the same cabinet as like her flea dip and like dog lotions and shit like that, and dosed her fucking tank with flea dip instead of water conditioner. Yeah, that was a fun one. She lost about $900 worth of fish that day. Just done the math. I currently have 75 feet of bristle nose. That's pretty freaking cool if you ask me. Skippers Aquariums, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing a little better today. Rainer Trofer. Howdy, howdy. All right. So yeah. That's about all that's new for me. So I'll go back over the giveaway and stuff here in a few. I know there's quite a bit of people still coming in here, it seems. So tell you what though, I am loving these 2 days off because yeah. This means I have to squeeze a little bit of more stuff into tomorrow's schedule, but it's all right. 60-gallon for what? The flower horns or the star sapphires? He's like, I'm serious. These star sapphires are only this big right now, so you can put them in a grow out tank. It's not gonna be a problem, but they will get every bit of that. So, and I also haven't shown anybody pictures of the parents that these guys came from. These guys, the parents are up just yeah. You ever see like, all right, you ever want to see a picture perfect colors on a star sapphire? These guys would be it. So I'm gonna have to get some pictures of them for you guys because it's a great line. I have not, Garcia. I have not. Maltese shellies are one of the few fish that don't do well with bristles. Huh. Yeah. Neither do juvenile flower horns. I had all those baby bristle noses in a breeder box hanging on the side of their tank. Well, a couple of them escaped, and I came in, and two different those juvenile flower horns had little baby puckos hanging out. So that was fun. My male was 10 inches before he passed. Yeah, yeah. You can definitely keep a few of them or a good couple of them in a 75. I'd say at least a breeding trio or something like that. They'd be all right. But if you want a good group of them, you need a decent sized tank. Flower horns, on the other hand, you could definitely keep one in like a 60 breeder its whole life. It ain't gonna bother them none. That's how I keep my in my quarantine room, which I know there's a short in my channel here. I have two separate racks. On each rack there's 675 or 660 breeders on each rack that I bought from Marine Land like 10 years ago. And I have my adult breeding flower horns in those. So mine are funny though. They like to fight, but if I put a good divider in the tank with them, and I get some nice thick slats so they can see each other through, but they can't actually get through to each other. And the female will go. I mean, I leave about that far up off the glass on the bottom. The female will go down to the bottom of the divider, and she'll lay all her eggs right there. And the male will come up to the edge of the other side of the divider and fertilize them right underneath the divider. It's pretty neat. And in my opinion, what do I recommend? Well, star sapphires are fairly expensive cichlid. Full grown, you're talking $60 fish, at least around here. I have when I'll be giving them away at 7 a piece, so there's a potential to make some money on those. The flower horn, not so much because I'm sending them in singles. But if I had to choose star sapphires over these flower horns, I'd choose these flower horns. These flower horns are great, absolutely great. Thanks, Bex. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. I appreciate it. Yeah, and shit, Canisteo here, they're $10 an inch. It's ridiculous. But if you bring it into any local fish store around here, they'll expect you to give them to them for free. So even when they can't even get any shipped in from a wholesaler, they'll still expect you to give them to them for free. It's pretty shitty. They have 7+ broads of Maltese fry now and a 30 breeder. Heck yeah. My Shelley's murder snails. I have the Neolamprologus similis. Okay. It's a pretty one too. It is a pretty one too. Yeah, over here this next week here, I'm going to be getting a bunch of footage and videos of all these little babies for the giveaways. Get some good pictures. And I will warn everybody: these polar blue tiger parrots, I'll be giving away a group of those too. Well, for that giveaway, you'll have an option to get a breeding pair or a group of juveniles. But I will warn, those guys are little dickheads. They are little dickheads. At least mine are. That's pretty neat. Red devils are pretty cool fish, little assholes, but they're pretty cool fish. Yeah, I'm getting ready to put together a get gills for a lot of my personal stuff. I'm just gonna find the time to do it more than anything. That, and I have supplies at my shop for shipping, but that needs to stay at the shop, so I'm gonna have to go buy some more oxygen bags, boxes. Cool thing is, I can get the boxes with the foam coolers built to fit, or the boxes built to fit foam coolers. So it's pretty neat. I'm just having trouble finding good heating packs at this point. My supplier hasn't had any for the last couple weeks, which is fine because I don't really ship out all that much. But if I'm going to be doing this, I'm going to need some good ones. So if anybody can point me in the direction for some really good, like 48-hour heating packs, that'd be great. That would be great. All right, Bex, you have a good night, good day, chick. And I'm sure I'll see you around after a while. See you after a while. Yeah, I saw that. Canisteo. I've been staring at his website for the last 2 days trying to figure out what I want. He said he doesn't really plan on getting anything too serious in for the next bit here until he gets the warehouse up and going. So might as well just go ahead and jump on some of the stuff he's got. I know he's got 4 of those red hummingbirds left that I really want. Oh, Brookley, are you here? When after we got done talking about those C1 123 yellow Corridor and all those other fish, dude. Somebody went in there and bought every one of them. Every one of them that we were all looking at and suggesting got bought out. So I'm gonna do my best not to say what I'm getting on stream anymore because yeah, it's kind of shitty. Perfect, Sarah. Thank you. I'll have to go check those out. I only do overnight shipping, so I don't need to worry about anything too serious. But something happens, I like to make sure it'll last an extra couple days. Oh yeah, can't stale. I've got like 80 fish on that wish list already. There is a whole bunch. I'd love to do a giveaway for this giant 14-inch black belt cichlid, but for me to send that, it's going to cost me like $300 just to ship the fucking thing alone. She's huge, man. Really interested in getting, or I really want some of those wild bettas that he had before. Those things are nice. The purple ones. They're so cool. Yeah, I was a little sad. Yeah, that'd be pretty dang cool, Sharpie. It'd be pretty dang cool. How many Endler guppy generations can I breed without getting problems with inbreeding? That would be a question for Steven or somebody who works with a lot more live bearers than I do. My basic understanding of genetics, like, you throw one breeding group in, it's going to take like 3 generations before you start getting some messed up ones or something like that. But that's just from me screwing around with it. I'm sure somebody else in here has a lot more information on it than I do. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of big old black belt cichlids, so I don't need no more big stuff. I'm trying to turn that 75 and that 55 behind me into a saltwater tank. It's here. It's that big bitch I was talking about. Got 2 juveniles to go with her too. Currently in F3. I know some cases, sometimes they just breed true. Yep. There you go. There you go. Calling and paying attention is definitely going to be key to that. Oh, show. You've already had over an hour. Heck yeah. I'm a little tired after last night's like what 3.5 hour stream. It's a good stream though. Had a lot of fun. Yeah, it's true. If you find some of the same gene on 6 albino haplocats and the breeder sent an extra 2, going to try to get that fish to spawn next. That's actually really cool. Haplocats are really nice. Yep. 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 On Steven, I went ahead and pulled the trigger on those last four hummingbirds and 20 of those amber, yeah, the dwarf amber reservoirs. Red Bulls get me by one night's like last night. I don't really drink energy drinks and stuff. I will every once in a blue moon. Not very often. I drink coffee though. I think my next spawn will be pelvic acromis subcellatus, subocelatus. A behavior and coloration of Missy Crib. That's pretty cool. I think I'm really gonna start like pushing on getting these past guys to spawn out some more for me. I just kind of they did a lot of spawning for me. Now they're kind of slowing down. Probably need to get those centipede knife fish out of there so I can actually retain some babies out of it. I want to wait as long as possible to refresh the gene pool to take advantage of the heterosis. Yeah. Hey, definitely could. Definitely could. 1 second here, guys. I got to pee so bad I'm starting to like dance around in my chair. Damn coffee. Alrighty. Man, 32 people. Heck yeah. Probably give it another about 20 minutes here and I'm going to be hopping off. Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe you guys can convince me to stay on a bit longer. Now I impress something, and now back to spinning wheel. Mississippi. Hope you're doing good. Think about replacing my 60-inch TV and stand with a 60-gallon tank and stand. Thoughts? I would get a wall mount for your TV and mount it on the wall and then put the fish tank underneath of it. That would be freaking sweet. That's my thoughts. Have a good day, Sharpie. So what's everybody up to? Anybody got anything planned for the day? A 5-foot TV. Well, looks like we got 30 people in here, so I'm gonna go over the giveaway again real quick. We hit 200 subscribers last night, and I said I'd do a giveaway. But with the pace that we're moving, we might hit 250 by the time the giveaway happens in a week and a half. So, if we do not reach 250 in this week and a half, I'm going to be giving away 2 different sets of albino longfin bristlenose plecos. I'm going to be giving away 2 different sets of star sapphire fry juveniles, or about an inch. So yeah, but if we do hit 250 by that time, I'll be giving away a breeding group of purple Harlequin Resboras. And give me 1 second. My daughter is screaming at me. She's supposed to be taking a nap. What do you want, little girl? Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I feel so bad. Oh, gotta love doing dad stuff, huh? Little shithead. Put her down for a nap when I got on, or right before I got on here. She normally sleeps a good 2-3 hours. But she hasn't been to bed at all yet. So where are we at here? I'm going to be shopping in a bit to get supplies for the F3 tomorrow, or F3 tornado victims 2 days ago, 50 minutes from the house. Heck yeah, that's awesome of you though. Changing water on a 180. I have my koi in. They're going to a pontoon. So what to do with the 180 next, IDK? But I'm sure I will come up with something. Well, Canasteo Valley cichlids. There's 1.5 million species of really nice cichlids that would look good in a 180. Who knows? You could even do something like this. South American, African, peacocks, haps, even an Akara and a Bisher and a clown loach. I gotta go to Walmart and return some stuff today when I get home. Hell shit. Just woke up. I haven't thought past coffee and the YouTube. Hello. I gotta order fish foods. Today's water change fresh and salt. Wastewater from my tanks is taken to fill my saltwater pond. Heck yeah. None of my tanks are dirted. I don't like dirt, even though I never tried it. I just looks messy, and I have commitment issues with plants and change stuff often. I love dirted tanks, but you won't see me with a dirty tank that doesn't have a sand cap on it. Period. I don't like that nasty mug every time a fish swims by the freaking substrate. Drives me nuts. Thanks, too, Schoolie. I appreciate it. Wouldn't have been possible without you guys. Before you leave here, doing a giveaway in a week and a half. 2 groups of longfin albino bristle noses, 2 groups of star sapphires, and potentially, if we hit 250 subscribers by that stream, a breeding group of purple harlequin Resboras. Confirmed breeding group. I mean, Atkins, have you seen this tank? That's a dirted tank right there. Hands down, that is a dirted tank. And it is super clean looking. Super clean. The trick is using a good like 3-inch to 4-inch sand cap. That's where you gotta go. And if you don't want to see the dirt at the bottom of your tank, you know the flat-sided scaping tool. It's got the triangle, the flat triangle on one side and the little one on the other. Take that in the front pane of your glass and shove it down all the way down, and you'll push that sand down over top of that dirt, so you don't even see the dirt. But you have to have a really, really, really thick sand cap. That's what works best for me with dirty things. And at that point, it's just like having a tank full of sand. The only thing that's reaching down there is the roots to them plants. I like all planted tanks. It doesn't have to be dirted. It could be a bare bottom tank with just pots growing in it, and I'd probably like it. Cichlids dig so much. Get too dirted and they always end up tea colored. See, I've done that, but then I dumped like 3 extra bags of sand on top. So they couldn't. That was in that 210 at one point. I had a sand cap in that freaking tank, probably a foot deep. There's no way they're digging all that out. It was kind of cool. I had some sand divers. If you don't know what those are, it's a species of Hapacromus or hap. Keep it up. I'm in Canada, so I won't qualify for any livestock, but good luck to all involved. Yeah, it stinks. I have to defend dirted tanks. I have one. Okay, there we go. Have a good day, too, Cooley. Need someone with really long hands to rescape my cylinder tank. Dude, that 3'75" I have. Like, all right, I'm 6'4". That water comes all the way up to the top of my shoulder when I'm trying to reach the bottom of that tank. But I will be honest, cleaning fish tanks isn't fun until you get to jump inside of one and clean it. That's when it gets real fun. Probably do a dirted tank eventually and just say I've done it. But me personally, for the fish I keep, I don't think I would like it. Hey, man. Honestly, like your what are they? Those one that pretty rare species of cichlid you got. As long as you put a deep enough sand cap, I think they would love it. And you can grow some serious plants in a dirted tank, man. Serious plants. Like fuck this one. I don't use any ferts, nothing. It's just yeah, that's it. It just does its own thing. Yeah. Yep. I like capping the stratum with sand. It's fluval or not fluval, but Carib Sea natural sand, the natural beach looking sand. It's a little bit coarser. It's not super fine, but it's the stuff that I use a lot. It's the stuff I use in all these tanks. Yeah. I'm not a big, some aqua soils are okay, but if I can lock all that ammonia and junking down there in the bottom of the tank instead of in my water columns when I'm starting that tank up, it kind of works out a little better for me. It's a good depth. I have to go measure that 70 here in a bit. I've also kind of came up with a cool little trick that I've done with the tank out in my living room or on my kitchen counter. The tank out in the kitchen counter, it's got those purple Harlequin reservoirs in it. But I've had that as that tank's been up and running with a dirted substrate for going over 4 years now. And after a while, the nutrients in the dirt will start to deplete, right? So a lot of people really dog on the Seachem Flourish and the Excel, but if you take some of that and you take the metal tipped turkey syringes, the turkey basting syringes, fill that up with some, stick it in your tank and inject it all the way to the bottom of your tank till the tip of that metal syringe hits the bottom of your tank and inject it into the dirt, into the substrate, not into the water column, into the dirt, into the substrate. And that sure as shit rejuvenates that substrate enough for those plants to really start getting some nice nutrients from it. So there is I thought it was a pretty cool way to kind of rejuvenate an old planted tank. Worked really well. Hmm. But it must be flexible. My ceiling is in the way. Well, dang. Oh, gold pool filter sand, yeah. Yep, it does work pretty good. I just hate sitting there rinsing it for a dick year, but I can't say much because that Carib Sea natural sand that I use, I mean, you have to too. So y'all, where we got it? Well, let me see here. I want you guys to sit here bored as shit all day. Trying to see if there's any pop-ups or anything that are going to be happening between now and when Petzotics goes up. Yeah, that is very true, Rainer. And there's another good way to do it. I just know everybody talks shit about the flourish and stuff, but if you use it in that manner, it actually works really well. Looks like there ain't shit going on between now and 5 p.m., but I don't know if I have another 2 hours in me, guys. Hmm. There's another method that I tried, and that 55 down here, I have Eco Complete, like 4 bags of Eco Complete going across the bottom. Then on top of that, I have it like 3 inches of. It's made by Carib Seas again, but it's called their Blue Ridge River Rock. They're little pebbles. They're not. It's not gravel. I mean, it's smaller than your average aquarium gravel, but it's real small. I use that to cap that Eco Complete with. It looks nice, and I can kind of gravel vac it pretty good if I need to a little bit, depending on what you're keeping. And like I had a bunch of angels and stuff in there, so I kind of had to. But it worked out really nicely, and then plants do well. I don't have very many plants in there, but they're all super healthy, the ones that are. And I don't notice very much extra algae growth in the water column from the water column or anything either. So work done, headed to the house to do some water changes. You have a good day, Cansdale. Thanks for hanging out and chit chatting. Thank you very much. Well, Atkins, you've obviously never injected it into a capped substrate, so you just shut your mouth. Like, I'm 100% serious. I'll even do a tank in a video just specifically on injecting your substrates with liquid ferts because it works damn good. Easy Green works really good too. But if you're anybody like me, I went out and bought a bunch of flourish and stuff and didn't care for it, so I stopped using it. Well, I mean, it's still a nutrient, so I kind of figured maybe it would work better out of the water column and in the substrate. So that's what I did, and it worked fantastically. And I'm going to continue to do it to that tank until I know for a fact that it's just going to die. But that thing still puts out plants better than any tank I've got. Any tank. It's the only tank I can put um, pink flamingo dirt still in the pot and set it in the substrate of that tank, and it'll start multiplying and growing immediately without any CO2, any heavy light, nothing. I mean, you could use root tabs too, but for a dirted substrate, you want that to kind of soak across the entire substrate. So if you're injecting a liquid to it, it gives the rest of the substrate a chance to soak it all up instead of all those nutrients just sitting in one specific place. Got 2 sacks of Aquametic artificial sand from the LFS to try out. Huh. I have to keep me posted on that. I've read quite a bit about it, quite a bit about that stuff. Quite a bit. If you guys didn't hear last night, Sunday, we're going to be having an episode of Who the Hell Are You? And the guest is none other than ABC Biotope Aquatic Creations. So I really hope to see everybody there. He's a pretty cool guy. I know he's been around a bunch, but I know everybody doesn't know a whole lot about him. So I figured out why not get him up here and chit chatting. I'll throw you guys another half hour. I can bear through that. What's world? How's it going, man? Hope you're doing good today. Well, that's how you use it, and if it works good, but the way C Kim advertises, you buy like 13 bottles with all different measurements to dose all on different days. Yeah, fuck all that. No, I just take the for what I'm talking about. I take a bottle, like a small bottle of the Flourish, and then a small bottle of the Excel. I'll mix them in a container and take those giant turkey basters that have the metal syringe tip, fill it up with both of it, stick it directly down in the substrate, pass through the sand into the dirt, and inject it into the dirt in random places across the tank. Because I agree that shit should not be in your water. I hate putting ferts in my water column. I hate it. Some need it. Don't get me wrong, but especially that stuff, it's funky. Not at all, Ricky. All it's doing is adding the nutrients your plants need to the substrate instead of the water column. That's it. With a good 3-4 inch sand cap, that's not going to flush anything out at all. Yeah, but the simple stuff like the Flourish and Excel I mean, it's pretty simple. It's just the basic nutrients, you know. But you are right. They have 1,000 freaking different ferts for 1,000 different things, and it's ridiculous. Right now, my favorite's Easy Green, and a lot of ADA's ferts. Oh, I forgot to tell everybody about the Polar Blue Tiger Parrot giveaway I'll be doing too. On top of everything that I am doing. So there's what, a total of 6 people to win? Well, 4 if we don't hit 250 in a week and a half. 6 if we hit 250. Yeah, for it. Yeah, I agree, Adkins. Neither have I until I put it in my substrate. Because I'm serious, that tank at one point, like my plants were all I don't dose my plant in my water column like I was saying. So, and I really started noting that tank's been up for over 4 years, but I noticed my plants just starting to get all shitty like. So I kind of thought about it for a bit, and I was like, hey, I never added any extra fertilizers or anything when I put the dirt in the tank, so I'm assuming that it's probably depleted. Well, I did that, and now my plants grow faster and healthier than any other tank I've got. But it's only because I put it in the substrate. But you're right, Flourish is freaking crap. Yeah, Ricky, that should be all right. Just make sure it's got a nice, good, strong light on it. It should grow off just well. But I don't inject my substrate because most of my substrates have high CC value or stability use. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I'm not talking about like actual already are using like aqua soils capped. I'm talking about straight dirt, like dirt from your backyard dirt. And like I said, don't get there's some plants that need that extra nutrients in the water column, but so far I'm satisfied. Unfortunately, it's very dusty around. Grains aren't suitable for your stable cave construction, but my gobies sand more than the natural sand. Huh. Pretty cool. Oink Master Supreme. How you doing today, chick? Yeah, that's like see Father Fish. Normally he says like one of his planted tanks could last 25 years. That's cool. But the reason he says 25 years because eventually those nutrients in the substrate will be depleted. So I found a way around that. I have to show you the tank that I'm talking about that I do this with. It's stuffed fucking full of as many plants as I could possibly get. Oh, I know, Rainer, and I mentioned that. But if you're like me, I'm not just planting stem plants and stuff. I'm planting an assortment of all, and usually most of them are root. So to be able to rejuvenate a dirted substrate like that is very valuable. And if it's stocked right, you shouldn't have to worry about adding ferts for your plant or for your stem plants and stuff as well into the water column besides what's already there. At least that's what I've learned. Yeah, I know Aikens, but after, like I said, after that 25 years, it starts getting depleted. How you gonna? What are you gonna do? Just rip it all down and do it all over again? No, I don't want to. It's still a pretty tank. So yeah. Like fuck here. Yeah, right here. I've got 5 pounds of Father Fish's soil fertilizer right here. Like, I know. I mean, I don't see why Mississippi, because that's all shit that's going to be in uh, most of your aqua soils, anyways. I'll be dead in 25 years so the soil can die with me. Shit. That's a bit morbid, don't you think? Have a good night, Ricky. Hmm. I mean, you could Mississippi, or you could just spend the $15 on a 5-pound bag of it from Father Fish, and it has everything all in one. That's what I do. Don't get me wrong, I like my aqua styles too. With me, you guys have to understand, I am very well versed in most of the ways that everybody keeps fish. I don't keep fish one particular way like most people do. I can't. It would make my business fail in a heartbeat. So, Mr. S, what you doing, man? Have a good day, Moose Gal. Hey, Hannah. How are you doing today, chick? Glad to see you here. How much did it cost with shipping? Like $20, not even. I mean, it's not quite 5-pound bag, but it's a big ass bag of dirt. Here. Or not dirt, but he sends an entire gallon baggie full of it. Like it's a big bag. More than enough you need to do for damn near any tank. This will do like 200 gallons. Yeah. Just gotta keep it in here so I remember what it is. Not too awful at all. You only need a fraction of it to do like a 29-gallon tank. Sniff it. Well, it's all over my hands. It doesn't smell too bad. How much actual dirt does it mix with? Well, what I do for like a 10-gallon, I'll have 2 inches of dirt, or well, muddy, like not straight slop mud, but wet dirt. And I'll take that, and I'll take 1 cup, 1 to 1.5 cup per 2 inches of dirt in a 10-gallon tank. I'll mix it all up good, and then put. I don't like putting anything less than 3 inches of sand on top, but that sand is a must if you have to. Yeah, whips. I love it. It probably looks really good. I know Brookley did a tank just like that too. Atkins, I know many people that have. Many people. I take care of tanks that are older than I am. Like me, that's my ultimate goal. Like, I want my tanks to live and thrive as long as possible. As long as possible. So I'm going to do everything in my power to make that happen. It does look a little bit like the 88 powder. No problem, Mississippi. I've also heard of people using crushed up root tabs. They'll crush it up like a whole pack of them. They'll crush them all up to a powder and then mix it in with that too. You can do that, I know. But I really like that. The trick is, Mississippi, do not put your roots all the way down to where they touch the soil. Plant it halfway down into the sand. If you do, it'll probably fry your roots, or it has a good chance to. And it's much better and healthier for the plant to find its own way down to those nutrients on its own. Just a heads up. Shift is almost over. Great stream. Thanks, man. I hope you have a good day or a good rest of the day. I do. I do. I need to order me some more Amazonia. I ran out and I want to do some more stuffs. 15 minutes here, guys, just so you know. Then my ass is going to go probably drink a beer and wake my daughter up, and we're going to go fishing. That's what I feel like doing today. Try to catch some white bass. If they're still running, I have to check. As unless you can find me a good co-host for a little bit, definitely. I have a recommendation for silver stand. Where is that? I don't see anybody talking about silver sand. Huh. Yeah, man, I've been getting so burned. I've been trying really hard to uh, prevent it from progressing even further. When I was working in a plant nursery, we used regular dry fertilizer for potted aquatic plants. Yep. How did you end up in the aquarium keeping cleaning business, Brennan? Well, my entire childhood, my father kept fish and reptiles. He bred a lot of reptiles, but he's always had a tank, bunches and bunches of tanks. So once I got old enough, he had me start cleaning his tanks and stuff like that. And I've always enjoyed it because it gives me a chance to spend even more time with the species in that tank and kind of learn and figure out how they are. Well, once I hit 18, I was doing, or once I got a little older, I was doing asphalt and stuff like that. And then one day, I got an ad on YouTube actually for animal behavioral college, and I looked into that, and I called him, talked to him, made sure it wasn't just some dumb shit. Well, ended up taking the course, graduated through that, and here I am. I jumped as soon as I graduated through that. I opened up a basic aquarium maintenance business, just cleaning fish tanks for residential and restaurants and stuff like that. And then a year later, I ended up going back to college for industrial commercial setup and kind of progressed even further that way. So that's kind of how I got started in it. So in reality, I've always have had the love for fish and have loved cleaning fish tanks and stuff like that. So just kind of felt natural. Never really knew what I wanted to do until then. Um, at one point, I wanted to be a biologist. I wanted to be uh, um, God, I wanted to be a marine biologist specifically. I wanted to be a firefighter at one point. I wanted to join the military at one point. I never really knew what I wanted to do until that, or until I figured out or saw that ad. Then it just kind of clicked. Started doing my courses and everything else. Yeah, trying to find onyx sand, but it seems unavailable or overpriced. It's just a silver colored sand. I have to look into it. Would you suggest others to take that course if that was what they were looking into? Yeah, it's a really good course. It really shows you a lot about the basics through of aquarium maintenance and stuff. A little bit about a history, and I mean, you're covering topics from just regular freshwater, advanced freshwater, saltwater, advanced saltwater, filtration, all the different pieces of equipment. Uh, there's a little piece in there about business and how to build your business. I mean, it's a really, really good course, and it's cheap. It's supposed to be a 10-month course. It can be longer if you take your time, but it's supposed to be a 10-month course. And it's $2,100, I think. Yeah, $2,100, and then you leave with that with a business. They help you get a business license. So you leave that with a business license and a certification of being an aquarium maintenance professional. So yeah, I would advise. And they do work with you. They do have payment plans. Like me, I paid I think $100 a month. It was a 2-year plan, but I paid $100 a month, and that's how I paid that off. So they will work with you. But yeah, it's definitely a pretty good school. It's all online at home learning. You teach yourself. They give you content. You go through it. And you take tests. But they assign you a teacher, and your teacher is always there to help. My teacher was freaking awesome. If I ever had a question or I was confused or anything, they worked with me to the best of their ability, which was really, really awesome. When I was a kid, I had a tank with mixed cheap gems as gravel. Yeah. The paper might be cheap, but the startup cost had to be. It depends. You don't like the way I do it's different. You don't have to have a warehouse or a shop or a storefront to be able to do this. You can do this right out of your house. So you can do this without any overhead. To start, all I started with was a Python, a 200-gallon water tank, a bunch of the blue non-scratch pads from Walmart, some water conditioners, some meds, and that was it. That's what I started with. So there's really no overhead or startup cost that's really all that extreme because you can do it at your own pace. You just really have to be careful with your money management, you know? That kind of goes for any business. Is that Seachem Onyx sand? Googling to see what you're talking about. It might be. Yeah, it's definitely very worth it. When you get in it, it sheds light on a lot of valuable information and options that a normal fish keeper just really wouldn't think of. You know what I mean? And even honestly, Wib, you don't have to go to college for that stuff, but it looks real good to your customers and other businesses and stuff like that because you can actually call yourself a certified professional. You know? Yeah, of course I do, Jess. I have one that does about 250 gallons a day. Huge boy. Have to if it for a lot of the corals and stuff that I tend to, I have to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I have to. Oh, did I start out with it? I started out with a smaller one, yeah. I started out with the RO buddy, the little one that does like 70 gallons a day. But then again, when I first started, I didn't start off doing salt water for customers. I waited a good 3 years until the point I knew I was comfortable keeping a lot more exotic species and stuff before I started adding in doing saltwater tanks for customers. I started out with it, just not that big of one. I kind of just upgraded as I needed. And another thing about like being an aquarium maintenance professional, location is everything. It is hard being in northern Ohio and doing this. The hobby is just not as intense and as populated as it is would be like over in Portland or other places like Tennessee and stuff like that, where you got all these awesome clubs and just thousands of people in the hobby. So location's also going to help a lot with that. You got a good place where everybody keeps great fish tanks and stuff like that, you're going to be in good shape. But that's all research that you got to do. And if you know anything about business, figuring out your area's um, economy and different factors like that is really going to help you be a lot more successful as well. But overhead cost, there's none unless you make it. I bought the shop because I needed more room to quarantine fish for customers and in case I got stock in that I needed to deal with or whatever. So that's why I have a shop. That it allowed me to, and after a year of me owning that shop, it allowed me access to wholesale lists and stuff like that. Because most places you have to have a brick and mortar building and spend a certain amount of money with them every month for you to be able to access wholesale lists. It's a pain in the ass, but in the long run, it is very well worth it. And tell you what, if anybody in here is ever interested in going there, they are doing a thing right now. If I recommend you to Animal Behavioral College, you get $100 and I get $100. So that's pretty cool too. For sure, I know as much as any arborist, but I have the paper and the trust. I have 31 years of time in the trade. Nice. So would you have to change the same up there as if you lived down here? Honestly, just depending on what it is, you kind of really have to look at everything. But I try to stay the same because I know I can beat everybody else's prices. But in certain scenarios or some cases, I'd have to raise my prices. But then again, um, like up here, my normal going rate is 100, anywhere from 140 to $160 an hour. But that's just for maintenance. You know what I mean? If I get like a 2,000-gallon saltwater reef tank that I have to maintain, I mean that price is going to be a lot higher. So it's a lot like doing like landscaping work. You have to go and like get an estimate and stuff like that. Um, but there's a possibility it could be a lot more expensive if in that area that's what people keep it as a lot nicer things. But hell, I'm pretty darn successful just charging people what I do now. So I'll leave it at that. No, and if I live in somewhere where stuff places are cheaper, like somewhere like say Southern Kentucky, where prices are usually a little bit cheaper around stuff like that, I can lower my prices. That's for sure. But to raise them is another story. I'd have to be very careful because that's how you lose customers really quickly. And I'm gonna go. I know I just hit the 2 hour mark, but I'm still feeling it. I'm pretty chatty. You guys are keeping me going here, so I'm gonna throw off the link here if anybody wants to come up and chit chat for a little bit here. There's definitely a lot of factors that come in running an aquarium maintenance business, but the biggest thing is don't kill yourself with it. You know, try to enjoy it. It's a great opportunity to learn about species that you would never otherwise been able to. Because like me, like those peppermint angels, I'd never be able to afford a freaking fish the same amount as a car. No way in hell. But I got to work with it because I do what I do. That's pretty freaking cool. Have you raised have you raised them with the gas prices? Nope. Actually, I have a limit. Anywhere within 2 hour radius of my store, I don't charge for travel. But if it's outside of that, I do charge a travel fee. Yes. And honestly, gas is just a write off for me if I'm working. I can write all that off. Rocco was very interested in it at one time. I think, yeah. No worries, Chris. Hope you're having a good day. I do kind of wonder too, S. It'd be kind of funny to figure out. Like I said, there's a lot of factors that come into it, but as long as you do your due diligence, do your research in the area that you're going to be working in, take your time and don't get over ahead of yourself. It is an easy job and it's fun. Ooh, driving home, Elon Musk is having a Tesla party, so the extra 10 minutes to get home could be. Yeah. I never, like 7 years ago, I never would have pictured myself doing this, but now that I am, I won't go back. No way in hell. This job is so fun. I get to work with so many different animals, and I get to to, to put my knowledge out for others to learn. And it's great. Yeah, that is true, Wes. That is true. No problem, Jess. You have a good day. Gotta put some plants in the ground. Oh shit! Why can't you just put some plants in a fish tank, Jess? Jeez, I'm joking. Yep. I love it. If I didn't do this every day, I would go bonkers. Yeah, I work balls to the wall every day, but I do it because I love it. Well, I have to because I don't have any other employees, but I do it because I love it. Simple as that. Thanks, Brooklyn. I do too. I really do too. There's mm, doing computer work and stuff. No problem, Atkins. Do your thing, man. Just chit chatting here. I will say though, for anybody that is looking to get into aquarium maintenance, work very hard not to infuse your hobby into your business. That is detrimental to your business and can honestly ruin it for you. Start using, shop space for your own personal tank, so you start keeping fish that you get in for yourself and stuff like that. That's all you losing money, you know. So you really got to keep a fine line between your business and your hobby. What's funny is the program we use at work is called Fishbowl. That is kind of funny. And another thing is like doing this, if you are not open minded to how other people keep fish and you're not single minded and you only keep this certain way, you're going to do great. The moment you start being single minded and not very open to new things and other ways people keep fish, you're not going to do very well in this business. everybody keeps fish differently. It might be similar, somebody keeps compared to somebody else, but everybody keeps fish differently. And if you want to make money, you cannot dog on people like that. You cannot look down on people like that. You need to learn from them. You know, you need to get that knowledge. You need to learn however many different ways to maintain a fish tank you can. And you're going to learn that from your customers. So definitely keep that in mind. It's one of my best pieces of advice I can give. Dang it. Why does my camera keep doing that? I don't want you to see my face just yet. Dang it. I'm doing stuffs. Yeah, Raina, it's really awesome you take care of your grandmother and your aunt. I took care of my grandmother for a long time before she passed away. She was my best friend. But yeah, just to get started and doing a simple, basic aquarium maintenance business, just that animal behavioral college course is really nice. And they even like I was able to save all of my books, all of the information through the entire course. I have that all. Tell you what, would you guys like me to like sit down and we can have a nice long stream about being an aquarium maintenance professional? I kind of did one of my first streams that I did, but um from all the questions and stuff that I'm seeing here, I think people would be really interested in it because there's lots of little tips and tricks and things that I know how to do that people would probably find very helpful. And especially to the people who have multiple tanks. Well, put it this way: I can do over 100 tanks in one day, or sometimes even less. And I'm going to teach every one of you how to do it too. Efficiency is amazing when you have multiple tanks. Yeah, what do you guys think about that? My grandma passed almost 2 years ago. Same here, man. My grandmother was very, very, very close to me. She's the only person I could actually vent and talk to and get things out to. So it was pretty rough on me. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Yeah, I can definitely do something like that because that's something I don't even have to write information down or anything like that because I mean, it's what I do for a living, so it's easy to talk about. I'll even go through a few passages from my books that are. I think the title of the one is "An Introduction to Aquarium Maintenance." Go over a few things like that, and then talk about a bit of my experience and a few other people's experience doing aquarium maintenance. So when I say aquarium maintenance, that doesn't mean just doing water changes and stuff like that. In some cases, I'm I'm actually feeding and interacting and taking care of customers' animals, um, as well as everything else included. Um, there's really a lot to it and a lot of points that you pick up along the way that could be very valuable. So I guess it's decided I will be doing that. Maybe that'll be what is today? Thursday. Um, if there's a free slot and I have some free time, I may pop up and do a pop up stream with it. But wait, no, scratch that. Sunday, I will be doing a stream on aquarium maintenance. We'll just go ahead and do that, hands down. So that should be pretty fun. I can deal with my 4 or 5 gallons in about a half an hour, but I think a series of vigil live stream tips would be awesome. Yeah. Yeah, and the tanks that I'm talking about are my tanks that I do, like, and I have 90% of my tanks are 75-gallon tanks, and I can get that all done in that amount of time. It's it's not hard. I gotta get. I'm probably gonna go ask one of my customers if I could film me maintaining one of his tanks, super heavy planted high tech tank. I need help with efficiency. My AH brain makes tank maintenance that you could do in a fourth of a day end up taking me 2 to 3 weeks trying to do. Yeah, I'll definitely help you out with that. I'll even teach everybody how to get the algae out of the cracks of the silicone in their tanks too without destroying the silicone. Can I take us with you? Maybe. Maybe. It just depends because I get during the day, especially at customers, I get pretty busy and it's hard for me to be able to do that. Especially when I don't have somebody there to hold the camera for me. And another thing is like I have, work shirts that I have made for my business and everything that have my logo and on work truck and everything else. So, and like I said, I'm trying to keep pretty distant from my YouTube, so I'll have to figure that out there too. So I'm not doxing myself on camera. Hmm. There's another video that I've set or stream I was going to do here soon, and I can't remember what it was. It's driving me nuts. If I'm not distracted by YouTube, I can get water changes done in 3 hours, but I don't always just do water changes, do other little stuff like trimming, planting plants. Yeah. And see, Adkins, like me, like at the shop specifically, before I moved, I had over 200 tanks set up. Most of them were planted, unless they were some cichlid tanks or something like that. But I could get through 120 tanks in 4 hours, and that's including scrubbing algae, gravel vacuuming, draining and refilling the tank, every one of them, a whole 9 yards, in just that short amount of time. I can probably do a 10-gallon tank in less than 5 minutes if I really wanted to. So the biggest trick is, I mean, if your tank's not full of plants or anything like that, don't be afraid to muck that water up a little bit. It's not really good. It's not going to hurt nothing. It'll settle back down. You have a nice clear tank afterwards. Yeah, thank the Lord for pythons. I got dang straight. Dee Dee, how you doing today, chick? Hope you're well today. Sorry I missed the morning show. I had all sorts of stuff going on this morning. I even had my alarm set and everything to be up for it. I think it's nice when you can try something new again if you've been in the hobby for a long time. Most things are the same. Yep, exactly. I get very bored in the hobby anymore. And that's why here lately, that's why I'm giving away all of my plecos and all my star sapphires and my polar blues and stuff because I'm tired of getting stagnant in my hobby. Um, I can't. I've been doing this my whole life, so if I start getting stagnant in my hobby, there goes my passion. So, goddamn right, Adkins. Goddamn right. Exactly. And thank you for the congrats, Didi and Master Aquatics Eduardo. How are you doing today, man? How's work? Hope you're feeling a little better since the accident. And I know there's a bunch of different people in here. I'll go over it again briefly. Hit 200 subscribers, so I'm doing a giveaway, like I said. We're going to be doing 2 sets of albino bristlenose, longfin bristlenose plecos, 2 sets of 7 of star sapphire fry, about an inch long. And if we hit 250 subscribers by a week and a half from now, when it's time for the giveaway stream, I'm also going to be doing a giveaway for a breeding colony of purple Harlequin reservoirs, a confirmed breeding colony. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention in the giveaway, if we don't, or yeah, if we do hit 250, I'm also going to be doing either a breeding pair of polar blue tiger parrots, and if you don't want a breeding pair, a group of juveniles. So if we only get 200 by stream next week, we're only going to be doing 4 giveaways. If we hit 250, I'm going to add another 2 pretty badass ones on top of that. So everybody's aware. Mine doesn't clear up by the next day after cleaning it, then I probably didn't clean it good enough. Yeah. Yep. Dang straight. Right. That's why I try my aquarium with sunlight and a pond filter and my outdoor saltwater pond. Yeah. Give me 1 second here, guys. My dog's scratching out the door. I'm sorry. I feel so bad getting up and running away from here constantly the last 2 days. All right, I'm back. So exhausted from my trip that I might fall asleep. Just put the phone down. No problem. I hope you had a good time on your trip, Melissa. I hope so. So yes, when I get done here, or we get done off of here, I'll go ahead and I've got a couple of streams to make. I'm going to throw up the giveaway stream for a week and a half from now, and then I'm going to be throwing up the stream for Sunday for aquarium maintenance. They have a lot of algae from the sunlight, but also have a lot of tang, so free fish food. Yeah, definitely. Or definitely, Rainer. Is next week traveling cross state to visit the little sister and niece. Yeah, money I don't have. At least you get to visit the family. Heck yeah. If you ever have any questions about ponds or anything, Didi, let me know. Are these out of ground ponds or these in ground ponds? Or I'm just kind of curious. I don't think I've seen your ponds yet, Didi. Waiting to get off work. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Mine are 200-gallon black ponds from Tractor Supply. Okay, so they're out of the ground. All right. That's pretty cool. Heck yeah. What are you doing to them? Just kind of getting them set up, kind of redoing them? I'm just curious. Well, I love ponds. Mm. Sorry, I don't have my camera on, guys. I'm sitting here doing all sorts of shit while I'm on here that I need to get done while I'm here. So don't mind me. Be done in just a moment. I got to get together another contract for a new customer I'm supposed to be meeting with Friday evening. Get that all set up and ready. Chopping lettuce? Nah. With my customers, I do contracts. First off, to cover my ass and just kind of give them a rundown about how I operate and all that, an agreement on prices and stuff like that. I've got like a preset template that I use where I just gotta change out like the services section, what kind of services I'll be doing and stuff like that. All I got to do is kind of type in there and give a good explanation and print it out. Plants mostly, but a goldfish or two. Put some white or some golden white cloud minnows in one, just a bunch of them. Put like 80 of them in there. It'd be so awesome. But if you're not a white cloud minnow person, I can totally understand too. Just an idea. How many of you guys have a pond? I'm a minnow dude. I have 2 ponds. Heck yeah. I took down all my tubs. I just got tired of taking care of it all at home. Now that I got the space at the new shop, I'm going to be setting up. I got to find it first, but I want 6 300-gallon square totes, kind of like the ones that Aquarium Co-op has. And I'm going to do some live bears. I want to get some goodeids. I don't know about. I know I want some goodeids, some lemias. Another one I want to do is what is it? I know one's going to be just for cultivating plants, and then the other I had something that I wanted to do with it, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Do it, Brookley. Don't think about it. Just do it. I would love to see the kind of pond you make out of the tanks that you have. Be one hell of a project. Yeah, Eduardo, that's fine. Of course. Oh yeah, it's the only way to go, Brooklyn. It's the only way to go. I'm waiting for the day somebody contracts me to. I mean, I've done it once. But I'd like it to had somebody contract me to do a 80,000-gallon in-ground pond. Um, I had to outsource like an excavator and all the zoning and all that stuff. But I would really like to do that again because at this point, I've got some really cool ideas. And I had a blast last time. I made good money. And it's just that's a blast. And with that pond, I actually made out of concrete. I made a 20 it's 20 feet by 4 feet wide by 4 feet deep. But it was a 12-foot concrete sump system built for this pond. And it was freaking cool. Worked just like a regular sump, just massive. It had it was like 10-inch filter socks. It had 50 or 16 of them set up in the tray so the water would flow out this like little stream onto this tray and then through all the filter socks and then back down through the baffles and the rest of the sump. It was great. Eduardo. Can't hear you, man. But I would be set if I was able to do that again. No ponds, but I had a tub for culturing native scud species. For a year and a half, doesn't know the heat wave last year crashed. Yeah, that'll happen, Adkins. That'll happen. Burp. Hope you're having a good day, Steven. Yeah, I can't hear you. Not yet. It's odd. Nope. I'm sure I'll be back in a minute. Outdoor tubs are great. I love outdoor tubs. And honestly, I've produced some of the best looking fish. Okay, well, take it this way. You take some tequila sunrise guppies. You grow some inside in a tank and you're fishing, right? Take them out, grow them out, divide that group in half. Take that half group out, throw it in the tub, and watch the color difference between the ones indoors over that year and the ones that you had outdoors. It is a whole world of fucking difference. Whole world. I think I hear you now.
Oh, now you can hear me.
Yeah, now we can hear you.
All right. Hi. Congratulations, Brennan.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. I have I just got home from work and I got a little surprise from Jennifer Weaver. She sent me some of her Apistogramma cockatoides.
Nice.
So I just got them. See, why fish? So let's see what it is. I have not seen them yet. So she texted me. She sent me 2 males. Wow. And 2 females. She sent me a male with 2 females. These are the 2 males and 2 females. I know you can't see them yet, but you will in a second. I got to take them out of the other one. And then 2 females with a male.
Nice.
See. Oh. Okay, so they're kind of wrapped kind of weird in here. They're fry-ish, kind of. They're like stuck in the bottom over here.
I can see them a little bit there.
Yeah, but come on, jump out. There you go. They're in the water now. Let's see if you can see them here.
That's they're looking awfully lively too. That's good.
Yep. She sent me a toy. Oh, 6. Wow. That's the 1 male with the 2 females. And the weather was really great, so she didn't have to put a heating pad. None was needed.
Yeah.
Excellent. So they're here. And here are the 2 males.
Hey, Mike. I'm trying to see them there. Here, let me pull you up here.
There you go. Oh, okay. There you go.
Oh, yeah. I can see her a little bit there.
Yep. There's 2 colorful males in there. Let me see if I can get them out so you can. There. Okay,
oh, yeah.
there.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that orange pretty good.
Yep. There's 2 males and 1 female in here. But they're like, whoa. The female is friggin' stunning. The male's coloring are fantastic. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, wait. There you go.
Can't wait to see him in a tank.
I know. I'm going to put him in this tank over here. I moved everything yesterday. They look really, really healthy. Look at that. Look at that. You got to see them. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. I'm loving how active they are.
Yes. That's what I'm looking. She shipped them yesterday. She shipped them overnight.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
well, yeah, that makes sense then.
Yep. They're like poopity poopity poo poo. Look at that. He's just like going back and forth. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Yep. I got to get him out. Got to put him to the, what do you call it? To acclimate. Let me do that real quick. Everybody, good afternoon in the chat. If I missed anybody, tough. All right.
Also try fish, but I also love
fish are more important.
Maybe zoas and soft corals. That'd be pretty cool, Rainer. I would give my right nut to have an outdoor saltwater pond up here. Huh?
Stop putting up your nuts up there because
no, bro. If you give me the potential to have a saltwater pond in northern Ohio, I will give you both of them.
Oh, yeah, I would agree on that. Let me get a towel.
Because the heating system you would need to keep that water from freezing from -20 to or anywhere between freezing down and like -20 is going to cost you thousands.
Big time.
So, yeah.
Yeah, there is.
And I've just never seen it been done in such a cold area.
These females are well, actually, these are looks like it's 2 males and a female in here too. The little, at least this is a little tiny one of. Oh, I keep going the wrong way. These look like 2 males as well, but they're really, really young. But they got color. They're on this side. Let me put them over here.
Heck yeah. Hey, ABC, how you doing today? Oh, S, it's totally worth mine. I already have a kid. I'm happy.
Yeah, you got a little girl.
You turned 3 today.
She's 3 today.
Yep.
Wow. Holy cow. She's with mom?
She's napping, actually.
Oh, okay.
She's taking a nice
Here
long
we
nap.
are.
She was up real late last night and then woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Look at them right there, Brennan. Those are the 2 bigger males.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. And then on this end, you got 1 male. And on this end, you got the female there. See the female in the corner?
Oh, yeah.
And the male.
Okay.
So I got like 4 males and 2 females. Well,
It's a good breeding
I'm going
group.
to have to do sign. Let them get acclimated. Thank you very much, Jennifer Weaver. She's a gorgeous. This is the freaking keyboard that gets getting stuck, guys. See, it's brand new. Brand new. It's brand new.
Sounds like you need to go get another brand new one.
No, I have a new laptop. I just haven't changed from this laptop to the new one.
Right on.
Not yet. Just waiting on my lazy nature to kick in. So, hi, Sean. How are you, Sarah? Hello. Happy birthday to her. Yeah, definitely happy birthday to her. Dee Dee was supposed to be doing her hairs and her nails, kids, because she has a show coming up real soon with.
Hell, I thought Dee Dee just woke up like that.
No, It takes a lot of work to put Dee Dee
I'm just being
camera.
a smart ass. She's always got everything else down. Figure, hey, maybe.
Hi, Ian. Yeah, they are awesome. They're very healthy. They're very, very active. And I love that. And the water was just fine. So she sent them to me. I'm so happy. Now I finally got my, by the way, those were one of my dream fish that I had never had.
Really?
So, yeah, I had never had, and I want these, the cockatoides, because I just love the way it says cockatoides, you know, the Epistogramma cockatoides.
I think it's only the first half of that name you're worried about, Eduardo. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, you're talking about cockatoides? No, I'm talking about the Epistogrammas. I love but these in particular, I love the red orange flash. I think at Sean corrected me, the orange flash. That's what they're called. The orange flash. Fine. Hope you're well, Eduardo. Get them fish in the tank. They're in the tank already. I just got home maybe 20 minutes ago? No, 25 minutes ago. So they're in there acclimating now. And I was like, oh, I can come up and show them. This is like the 3rd time I've gotten fish to show. I did not show the she got to jump up. Where are you jumping off, Brooklyn?
Her son's got to do some stuff for school.
Here.
All right, Brooklyn, no worries. You have a good day, chick, and I'll surely see you around later on today.
Definitely. You know, she has really come to I love her growth in the fish fam.
She's a really awesome person.
Yeah,
she deserves it.
Taking food to Jess, Steve, Joe at Aquaticon, I think it was something like that. I forget. And gumbo. Yeah, Dee Dee, she said gumbo. She got gumbo over there.
All right, you got some good gumbo. Like, you got my heart there.
She is a chef, by the way. She is a chef herself. And
damn.
I was like, oh, I'm going to be going up there to her house one day, not to visit Steven, but definitely to visit her and Jess when I go up there. And I was like, and then she was a lurker all that time, and yet she has fantastic aquariums. She's a very excellent scaper. She was saying about the other night, she was having, I don't like this stack. I don't like the way it came out. And I'm saying, and everybody in chat is like, are you blind? It looks fantastic. It looks freaking awesome.
And she's super nice and fun to talk to.
Yes, she is that. She's also that too. Aquafest. Thank you, Dee Dee. Aquafest, yeah. And but she's grown so much. Oh, hello, new local Austin.
Hey, S, you still in here, man?
Who?
S. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in there. Yep, orange flashes. I'm not having flashes. I'm just having flash.
Are you planning on going to the Clash at all, S?
I don't think so. I think he said he might not be.
Because I already have my ticket and shit, and it's out of the way a bit.
Registration? Did you register, Brennan?
Yeah. I've already got my room and everything.
I have to register.
Yeah. I've got my ticket, my room, everything.
Yeah, I got the room. I just don't have the registration. I haven't done it for some ass reason. I got.
Anyways, if you do want to go and just aren't able to get there, let me know. I'm sure I could take a little detour there.
Oh, that's right. He's up in he's near you, close by.
Well, he's southern Ohio.
Right. Well, yeah, but you're going to be going down, I think, aren't you?
Yeah, technically.
You're going a little bit down to go to PA.
Yep.
No Clash. Very small possibility. But why is it very small?
If you don't know, yep. Here we go. I did already get the live stream scheduled for that too, so it should be up and available for people to see around there.
Oh, it's the period. I'm taking off for that week from work. I already put it in. So, and it's next year's school year, and I already put it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, Steven. You live south of Jess. I know that. But that's all right. If I'm going to go up there to visit Brooklyn, I'm going to make sure I'm going to visit Jess. I may stop by your home. I don't know. Maybe pick up a box of those plants that you have. Did you see the pile of pyramids that he had today, Brennan, for shipping?
No.
Him and Jenna P were up all night boxing plants for the members.
Oh.
I mean, I'm talking about a whole pyramid up to like almost the top of his living room.
That's awesome, Steven. I don't know any. That's awesome. There's not very many people that would do stuff like that. Yeah, let me know if you got anything left over you wouldn't mind me buying off you, because I definitely want some of the plants too.
So you said you're going to be doing a runoff. I mean, a runoff. How did you were 140 members just a week ago. You jumped 60 something in less than a week. I'm like, what was that? How did that happen?
I don't even.
The fact that
I don't even know. Like I've been trying to. I've been sticking in the same flow here about how I do everything, and it's just kind of worked out, I guess. So and it's a lot of help to tell these guys. Like Steven threw a little thing up for me on his community tab.
I saw that. Yep, I know.
And I love watching Catfish Terry, and he's always throwing my stuff out there too.
I go there in the morning.
It's more. It's everybody in the fish fam that has done that, not me.
I agree. But then sustainability is about being seen as well, by the way. The more you're out there, you got new people coming in, doing it and stuff like that. So, and you also got reptiles, you got fish, you got saltwater. You have a gambit. You have a gambit of interest out there, which is really, really interesting. Not to mention that you also have that your daughter has a huge pet called Dad. That helps too.
Yeah. Dams,
Yep. Not to mention that you're always at the Aquatic Morning Show. That's correct.
Yeah, that's
hello, Dad.
Always too.
Saw you today. Couldn't chat much. Sorry.
Speaking of which, there's a few links I want to be pushing since yesterday, so I'm gonna throw it out here again today. I think we've got there's Jimmy P, Steven, New England Reptile Distributors, and Jess's channel right here.
Oh, they had a tornado, and Sarah's talking about a tornado.
Kind of smashes it together, but you'll figure it out. Okay, kind of separates it a little bit there. Maybe.
Sarah had a tornado hit her. I don't know if you saw that.
Anybody else wants to throw up some links there, go for it. You guys know the drill. I don't mind at all. We got about 15 minutes left, and then I kind of have to get off here. So
yeah, I was there briefly, but the school camera, or actually, I should say, it doesn't have the computer camera that I'm working at, because I'm in the control booth controlling all the stuff for the testing. It doesn't have camera or anything like that. I can log in, and that's about it. And I log in sometimes on the phone.
Today was the first time I've missed a morning show in a long time.
Yeah. I mean, I was there briefly today and yesterday as well. I mean, I've been there almost every day. Sometime I just can't watch because in the middle of from 10 to 11, I'm with a class because all my schedule is screwed up. Then from 11 to 12:30, I'm free because my lunch and my planning are together. Yeah, I missed you too, Jess. Trust me, I've missed you guys too. Yeah, I have no idea. I want to slap a couple of people like Will did Chris, but you know, it happens.
Oh, that's sad to hear.
9-inch pleco, ouch.
Well, at least he's got a proper burial. It's pretty cool he did that.
Yeah. I did get finally from Cats, the one that was in the Aquatic Morning Show a couple of Fridays ago. It's like a month ago. I finally on Monday received the snails and the order that I asked. It took forever to get here. Not very happy about that. But the first order got lost. I ordered these things.
No feeding bowls or
the feeding bowls for the snails.
Yeah.
I got 2 of them. And this one has to go into the tank behind me right here for the one there. That's the one where I have all the babies, my babies. And then the other one is going, it's already, this is how I put it together. It comes, with this and screw this on. Yeah. It's actually pretty cool. And it's going in this tank, but I have to wait until the vampire female gives birth. She's huge and she hasn't busted yet. I'm like, I hope she's pregnant and has dropsy, but she's in her own little thing. So
right.
I just hope everything is clear. You had 2 fatalities, Sarah said.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say something about. Well, it's sad to hear, Sarah. I hope everything gets better from here. Hopefully, nothing else is happening. These times today, my phone service is off. The Wi-Fi works. To be able to watch, probably pay my phone bill.
Yeah. Also, the connection at home for some reason it's the computer. It's just not connecting to
honestly
the Wi-Fi.
Like today your camera's coming in real nice and clear. I don't see any issues with it at all.
Mine?
Yeah,
but before I had to literally clear up the computer. And I'm like, okay, but I did it really quick. So I guess. Oh, hello, Bunny Viper. We were just talking about we were just talking about the vampire Larrytail swordtails. The female's still not busting out, but she's still there, nice and red. The babies over here are doing just fine. Hopefully, I'll be shipping her a few when I get back from visiting my sister in not Cape Coral, whatever, on the other side on the east coast of Florida. She's coming down to have she's having some teeth done.
Okay.
And she's coming with her daughter, my niece. And so I'm going to go up there on Wednesday night to be with her for a couple of nights until she leaves on Friday and then coming back. So, because I'm off on Friday and I took Thursday off and I'm driving up Wednesday night.
Right.
He comes down on Monday.
What kind of pleco was it, Mike?
Yeah.
No worries, Bunny. I'm honestly surprised I have as much energy as I do after yesterday. I streamed got up first thing, did a nice 2.5 hour stream on TAMS. Did another hour pop up after that. Then did another 3.5 hour stream last night after Steven got off.
Steven got off? That's new to me.
Oh yeah, his stream ended at 1. So I hopped on right after that. Yeah.
Is that the one with Myrtle on?
Yeah.
I missed that one. I fell asleep.
It was a really good stream. You'll have to go back and watch it.
Oh, I have. It's 3 hours long.
Yeah.
So I'm like, do I see things alive or do I watch that? So I watch parts.
Right.
It's on my list.
Anybody got any special plans for the rest of the week here? I just plan on rearranging this room a little bit.
You're gonna move something around, or just the tanks or the fish?
Okay, either I'm taking this rack here with all my my shrimp and my fry and all that stuff on it. I'm thinking about moving it where my desk is now in front of this window. Either that, or I'm going to take the 75 and the 55, move them where this is, and put my desk over there.
Oh, okay. So they'll be behind you.
Yeah.
But you'll be facing the wall.
Yep. You get the opposite view of the room than where I am now.
Right, get the opposite view of the room. Isn't your python like right there on your right?
Yeah, it's just in a 10-gallon enclosure, so it's nothing too crazy. He's actually getting ready to get put something a little bigger. Got a nice PVC enclosure I'm gonna put him in.
Steven, shut up. I was talking about the plants.
Oh yeah. I don't know. We might have to ask Jenna
about that.
Confirmation
needed. Confirmation needed. An educational perspective needed.
Pictures or it didn't happen. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
No.
Oh, I know. I'm
No, please. No photographs. Please, no photographs. That would be just a little bit too much.
I had to go there. I had to.
I know. But then again, he's always going there. I mean, look what he said. He always gets off. Oh, really? Sailfin pleco it was.
Oh, those are so pretty too.
They are, yeah. How old was he though? I mean, 9 inches, but how old?
9 inches. I'd put him at 4 or 5 years old, probably.
Nah, probably 6. Knowing Jimmy, I mean, is it Mike or Jimmy?
Mike.
No, Mike. Oh, I saw it. No, he probably had it for 5. Yeah, he probably 5 or 6 or more. Which tank was it in, Mike? Because he has some pretty big tanks.
Yeah.
Yep. I believe he has a saltwater too. It was in the 150.
I believe so.
Yep, it was in the 150.
In the 150. Yep. Cool.
Yep. It was doing I think it was Saturday or Sunday. And he was going up the stairs, and as he was going up, the phone was showing walls and everything. Every time I saw the wall, I was like, a fish tank could go there. Another one right there. Yep, I would put a big one right there. Yep, definitely one right. Like he went up from the garage to upstairs, and I was like, fish tank. I located like 5 different spots where you could put a fish tank on. Right. So it's kind of funny.
So, can anybody guess what I'm doing today as a video?
No, celebrating the birthday.
No, I'm teaching everybody how to cut panes of glass very easily.
Panes of glass?
Like flat sheets of glass and stuff like that. I'm teaching people how to cut it for like dividers and stuff like that. And also how to drill flat sheets of glass that are not on a tank.
Nope. For some reason, I don't know about cutting glass. Nope. If it's not with a diamond ring, I don't want to do it. I mean, I know that.
It is with a $2 glass cutter. So
yeah,
that's it. But yeah,
that's pretty cool.
If I have extra panes of glass and I'm able to, I like making glass dividers, because what I'll do is I'll take it and I'll drill small holes so the water can still go through. I mean, sometimes I won't just divide the tank separately entirely, but trying to show everybody how to do that safely without shattering it. And you can even do it with real thin pieces of glass too. So some people were asking about it. Sometime yesterday, one of the streams yesterday. So I'm going to do that today. It won't take long.
Awesome. What time did you come up?
Today?
3 hours ago?
Yeah.
So you did come up at 2:00.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow. I said to you, 2:00, man, I'm at work. Wow, I made it. I can't believe it. But then you've been streaming for almost 3 hours now.
Well, lately it's just been going a lot easier. I'm able to, for some reason, the last few days I've been really able to articulate my words properly.
Yeah,
and
I know.
Keep my mind on a straight path. So it's been going good. I'm able to stay up and have a good time and not start Oh man, I sound like a jackass or
Yeah,
whatever.
when I tell the students about, because they're doing this stupid standard test for the state,
Mhm.
and they're like, I mean, it's been now 2 weeks, and we still got next week, and they're like, they're dead. You know, they'll come to the room where I'm at lunchtime, and they'll just sit there and just like eat and just vegetate
Right.
because they're just so. I mean, they don't pass the test, they don't graduate. That's, they got to pass these exams.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are stressing out because they got to get high scores to get accepted into colleges, the seniors
Right.
and the juniors.
And that just puts the pressure even higher.
Oh my God. And I literally feel their stress on me. I'm like, oh, Jesus. And because
and I can see that, because in a way it's your responsibility to make sure they know what they need to know for this. And
Correct.
as an
I
empathetic
teach
person, that weighs heavy on
Yeah.
a mind, you know?
Correct. And, but they'll come in and they'll say things like, hey, what's going on with the truck? Or what happened? Or, they'll say, how are you doing? Because I've told them what's going on, because I was out on Wednesday in the middle of all this testing and doing I'm like, what the hell? I couldn't make it to school, and they were like, oh shit, he's not here. And
Yeah.
of course, they had like 4 people doing what I do.
Mm-hmm.
4 people just to do what I did. And I'm like, yeah, okay, no. I was at the doctor's, Brennan. You can be quick recap of your giveaway. Oh, sure.
I planned on it. Moving around to make room for 210 I just got. It's delivered next week, so I'll be living here until the end of time now. Heck yeah. It's the only way to go, right? I love me some 210s. That's what my big cichlid tank is a 210. This guy here, I showed it earlier, but yeah, this is a 210.
Yep. That's the cichlid and your loach thing.
Oh, that's a mixed cichlid tank, South American, African. There's, a couple of Madagascar cichlids in there. That big old vicer, tiger, or clown loach, all sorts of stuff.
Yep.
I love me some 210s. Hate standardized testing. How would you keep striped drums as a group or individual? If it was possible, I'd try to keep them as a group. It'd be pretty neat. See them interact with
All
each
males,
other.
all females, or mixed?
With any fish, if there's males and females, they're gonna have some
I just
territorial shit going down. So, but yeah, I definitely go with the group personally. I just keep an eye out for aggression.
Hello, Zen Ginger. I love that woman. She is so awesome. She's the one that I had once blocked.
Yeah, clown loaches are great, dude. I did a new short recently on my YouTube of that same loach. I moved him in with my Babu puffer and hit into his new tank, and now they're best friends. If that puffer goes anywhere, he goes with them. If that loach goes anywhere, the puffer's right behind him. But like, I got a video of me reaching in there, petting the puffer, and I slowly reached over, and that clown loach started letting me pet him. It was awesome. You can even see his eye looking at me and stuff. It was awesome. It was so cute.
How old is your loach, the clown loach you have? It's pretty big. That thing is as big as your hand almost.
6.5 years old, I think.
Wow.
Maybe a little older. I've had him since
Eric. He got
I've had him for a long time. Nice, Eric. Heck yeah.
I'm just wondering, he works from home, so did he get promoted from his boss or his wife? Question. Just ask,
I don't know what he does, so I couldn't tell you.
Zen, we were in KG Tropicals, and I was on the phone, and for some reason, I clicked on it, and I didn't notice, and I hit block you, and then for like a week, everybody's saying hello, Zen, and I couldn't read you. I'm like, why? So I went into Google, Sure enough, I had blocked you. I unblocked you immediately. I didn't block you on purpose. So
Kind of funny.
it was kind of like weird because I'm like, she was one of my favorites. I mean, why would I block a mod? You know?
Right.
And I was like, and that I don't have issues with anybody to block. The only people that I blocked, there's two from YouTube, and they were just idiots, racist bastards that were just talking, spewing negative things. Not gonna talk about it.
I don't.
Oh yeah,
I don't block people
block
because I
me from your channel.
enjoy
No. Oh yeah, she does remember.
trolling the trolls a little too much to block them.
Right. Oh no, you had fun with the one that's like.
Oh, you got shit. You guys didn't even give me a chance to start having fun before that one got blocked.
Yeah, Scarlett got her name was Scarlett. Yep.
Look at Zenger with that gray ass username.
But look at him. Look at what Steven just said about Jen.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, look at Zenger and her gray ass username. Change that. Make her the master mod so she can kick him out.
I don't know. What should I do here? Maybe I should
trying to be as conspicuous as.
Maybe I should give Steven's wrench to her. No, I'm joking.
No. So what's the promotion? Look at Ian. How big of a promotion he's talking about? How big of a promotion?
Yeah, that night cracked me up so bad when you guys all kept going on with the how big. What did you say, Eduardo?
I said, how big was the promotion for Eric? Was it a CEO big, or was it you went from manager to district manager, or did you go from employee to manager or assistant manager, or
maybe autocorrect got him and he got demoted?
What?
I'm just picking on him. Should have trained my flower horn to be nice. I stick my hand in there and pet it. I don't stick my hand in there. They can draw blood. Mine let me pet them. They're pretty cool.
Which one?
My adults. Yeah. Oh, anyways, the giveaway. We hit 200, so I said I'd do a giveaway. So in a week and a half, I'm going to be giving away 2 sets of bristlenose plecos, longfin, albino, and 2 sets of star sapphire juveniles, about an inch. Now, at the rate we've been going, if we get to 250 before or during that giveaway stream, I will also give away a confirmed breeding group of purple Harlequin Rasboras. And on top of that, either whoever wins this one to their choice, a breeding pair of polar blue tiger parrots, or a group of juveniles. I'll leave that up to them. So yeah, that's about it for the giveaway. I'm getting ready right after here. I'm going to make our schedule the stream for that. So keep an eye out for that. And also, I do have to get going off of here, guys. I got a bunch of stuff I got to do this afternoon before I can actually sit down and relax. Oh, I know I left. But yeah, you guys rock. I wouldn't have been able to do any of this without you guys. You guys are so supportive, and honestly, like, I'm so shocked and thrilled every day that you guys choose me to watch at all hours of the night or whenever the hell I go on. You guys really rock. It's a lot more welcoming of a community than what I'm normally used to. It's nice. Also, don't forget about the Who the Hell Are You? This Sunday, we got ABC from Aquatic Biotope going to be up there with me, chit chat and hanging out. So that should be fun. I already scheduled the stream for that one. Feel like I'm missing something. Today I'm doing that glass cutting video. I'm going to be putting that together. I don't know if I'll be able to release it tonight or what, but I plan on doing that today, like I told you guys I would. Get ready for an aquarium maintenance stream coming up here after probably Tuesday. So I will see everybody later. Thank you guys very much. Had an awesome group of people in here today. Thursday streams are one of my favorite streams I do. You see a lot more different faces. Seriously, though, thank you guys again. I can't thank you guys enough for everything. I'm almost to them 500 for that community. It matters to me. I don't care if I get monetized or anything after that. I just want that community tab. So, well, now what do I do for the next 2.5 hours? Wait, really, nobody's going for the next 2.5 hours? Jeez, there's a big old gap. Huh. Ain't that a stinker? Well, all right, whatever. I'll give you guys 10 more minutes. That's it. Atkins. And I already said my goodbye, so don't expect me to go through all that again. I already feel like I'm missing something here. So. Yeah, the next one that I see is a hot mess at 7. You got Pet Exotics that's supposed to be going right now, but I didn't see that they were. I might have just been stupid and didn't see it, but yeah. Also, if anybody ever needs to get a hold of me and just to chit chat, help with something, pick my brain, whatever, Instagram, Discord, and my email at misfitreptilesandaquatics@gmail.com is going to be the best way to get a hold of me, guys. And don't hesitate. I'm up at all hours of the night and early ass in the morning, so don't hesitate to get a hold of me, guys. My mind is all yours. My elbow. It's all dry. Still debating on if I should make a Discord like for the channel here, because it is really fun watching. Like I have a lot of different documentaries and stuff like that I know of and watch a lot, that I'd love to share with everybody. And it's super, man, from doing like the community party chats on the Nerd Discord and Father Fish's Discord. It's a whole lot of fun. And I just there's something I can't do here, obviously, because we'd be watching videos off of YouTube and stuff, but we can do that in Discord. So probably going to be setting up something like that. Now it's going to be a super simple Discord. Not really. I mean, there's going to be a couple bots or something, but nothing crazy. I don't want it super elaborate. I run 4 other fucking Discords, so it's going to be super simple. But I just want an area where we're able to do that. I think that's everything in my head that I was trying to say towards the end here. I have a few friends Atkins, but not very many, and they're just as busy as I am. So daughter's gonna be waking up at any point. Oh, there she is. Well, I guess that's it, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Apparently my daughter's mother's here too, so that's lovely. A fucking headache in and of itself. So, yeah, I guess that's the end of that then. Thank you guys again very much, and I'm gonna be getting everything together to get these giveaways set up. I still got to get some heating pads here, and hopefully my stickers come in before then. Yeah, I think I said everything I wanted to say. If not, oh well, I guess. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, guys, great 3-hour stream. I was really only expecting to be on for an hour, but hell yeah. So, all right, guys, I will see you. God, I keep forgetting what day it is. I will see you guys Sunday. Maybe between now and then. Who knows? You never know with me. So, love y'all. See you guys later. Time to do dad stuff.